Hello Kindred Spirits and welcome back. In today's video I have an awesome autumn haul to share with you. I've been to Primark, I've been to Home Bargains, I've been to B&M, The Range, Homesense, TK Maxx, and I'm going to share it all with you today. I don't think our American friends realize how lucky they really are, because in America there is a multitude of decorations for each and every different kind of holiday, for each and every different kind of season. In the UK, that is not the case. We are catching up very, very slowly. So when we see beautiful seasonal decor in the shops in England, we get excited, particularly for autumn. I remember when I first came to England 18 years ago, there was no such thing as Halloween decorations in England. I just couldn't find anything. Or if there was, it was like at party shops, you know, there was like specific places for like Halloween costumes and dress up costumes. But now whether that's just because I didn't know where to look, quite possible. However, I've been going to the same stores for years and years and years, and I do not remember the seasonal decor being what it currently is. I am really happy. People who buy for the big stores, if you hear me, we love it, we want more of it, bring it on. So today I'm going to share with you all the beautiful things that I bought. Now, there are quite a few items here. I will tell you that I have been saving up in the hopes that I could do a little shopping spree and get some autumny bits and pieces. The autumny bits and pieces that I do have, decor-wise, I actually got in 2019 when I went to America for a trip to Disney World. And they happened to have, towards the middle of August, they had some autumn decor in, and I got some items there. The other items that I have, I actually made. I crafted, I thrifted, I made do, but now I have some real proper autumny bits, and I'm excited to share them with you. I have to forgive the lighting in here. I am in the spare room today because the lighting is a little bit better. I've got a massive window here. Upstairs tends to be a little bit darker with the skylight windows. So I was looking for a place where I could film, where I had some decent lighting, and this is it. This spare room, we're still working on it, so forgive the work in progress. So the first store I went into was TK Maxx. Now, TK Maxx didn't have a lot of necessarily autumn bits out. They had quite a lot of Halloween kind of stuff that they bring out, sort of bats and, you know, zombies and that kind of thing. So they didn't have a lot of autumny kind of bits that I could use, because my daughter and I, we're not necessarily big Halloween fans. You know, we don't mind a bit of spook, but we don't fully decorate for Halloween. We more decorate for autumn, and then we might bring out a few little ghosties and things like that for Halloween. But this is the first item I got. Is a mug that says "Hello Pumpkin" on the inside, and I love this. I love the orange, and you can see it's actually kind of like carved out here. So there's like indentations, and I love this mug. I had to have it, so that was the first item I bought. And the next item I got from TK Maxx was this DW Home Autumn Hayride candle. Now, I love DW candles. They are my favorite. They always have the most incredible scents. Especially I find the autumny kind of scents. This one's called Autumn Hayride. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's not too sweet. It's a little bit spicy, but not too clovey. Sometimes I find candles for autumn can be a little bit clove heavy, which is not my favourite. But I was quite pleased to find this one. And the top is quite cute as well. So those are the two items I got from TK Maxx. Then I went into Homesense. Now, Homesense always has some nice items. Kind of TK Maxx and Homesense are very similar, but I find that some of the items are a bit different in Homesense. So I got two items. One was this mug. I could not resist it. Isn't it cute? Autumn leaves on it and pumpkins, and this beautiful pumpkin here in the middle. Couldn't resist that mug. Painted by hand, it says. So got that one. I'm a bit obsessed with autumn mugs, it has to be said. I've got like an obsession coming on. And the other item I got was these cute cat salt and pepper shakers. Look, let me open one up. They're little black cats on pumpkins. Aren't they adorable? It reminded me of Sabrina the Good Witch. And my daughter's absolutely obsessed with them. She says that they have to be out all year round, which wouldn't be a problem with me at all. So I absolutely love these. I had to have them. These were $3.99, really, really reasonably priced. Next place I went to was Primark. I was looking for some linen for our bedroom to make it feel autumnal without being like pumpkins threw up in your face. Do you know what I mean? I didn't want it like patterns, prints everywhere, just going mental, vying for each other's attention. I like a more peaceful, restful kind of atmosphere in my bedroom. So that's the reason why I got these sort of muted tones. So I got this fitted sheet and two sets of pillowcases, because we like a lot of pillows on my bed. So this was a Super King fitted sheet, and it wasn't bad. It was actually the cheapest place I found, £14. And I like the fact that these two colours are not exactly the same. So it kind of gives that sort of, even though they are on the same colour spectrum and the same colour range, they are still adding interest, even though they are plain, if that makes any sense. I think if everything's all cream, then it just kind of, it looks a bit bland. But if they are in the same kind of tonal range, it adds a bit of interest. And then found these in Primark as well. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at them. I'm obsessed with toadstools. I love toadstools. I love mushrooms. My husband goes mushroom foraging in the autumn. These were so cute. They were £1.30 each. I had to have them. So I've got 3 little wooden toadstools. And I found this one, which was so cute and detailed. I mean, I don't know if you can see underneath there. You can see the gills on the mushroom as well, and it was just so pretty, and it kind of went with the color scheme that I was kind of hoping for in my bedroom. So really like this. This one was £3.50, so it wasn't too bad. The next place we went into was Asda. Now I've got a little story about Asda. I am not impressed with Asda. I did a shop online when I saw they had pumpkin teapots in. Now you guys know me and my teapots. I love a bit of tea. I love me a teapot. I was not impressed. I ordered this teapot online. It arrived, and as the man handed me the package at the door, I could feel and I could hear the tinkling of, you know, that something was broken. And I opened it there and then, and I refused to accept it because the teapot was broken. It was so badly wrapped. So long story short, they've given me a refund and they've given me an e-voucher. But all the things that I want on their website happen to be ceramic and breakable. So I'm not quite sure I'm going to be ordering anything online with Asda if it is breakable in the future. But I went into their store and I picked up, of course, another little mushroom who is just so cute. There's kind of that little speckle kind of look on him. They didn't have a lot in at the Thurrock shop. They were waiting for a delivery, so they had a very, very small selection, which I was a bit gutted about because I'd seen so many gorgeous bits on their website, but it was meant to be. And then I got this little fellow. His name is Squirrel Nutkin. If you're a Beatrix Potter fan, you know who Squirrel Nutkin is. This is my squirrel mug. I had to have him. Fun fact about me, up until a few years ago, I could not say squirrel. I literally said squirrel. And it took me forever to train myself to say squirrel. So I'm quite happy to have Squirrel Nutkin. And then I got this gorgeous soft plush pumpkin for blanket for the bottom of my bed. So it'll go with the other stuff I've got and the sort of muted tones, bit of orange, not over the top, and I think it'll go well. Popped into B&M because my auntie sent me a picture of this gorgeous little thing, and I had to have it because you know how I feel about toadstools. Isn't it cute? £2. It's a little trinket tray, so I'm going to put this on my dressing table. We know in the evenings when I pop off my earrings, I can stick them in here, especially since when I put my hand cream on, I want a place to put my rings while I put my cream on. This will be a perfect place to keep my earrings from falling off the dressing table. And isn't it cute? 2 little toadstools. £2, not bad. There's the candle section, and some of their candles are a bit chemically smelling, and I'm not a fan of that sort of overly engineered scent, if that makes any sense. But I found this sandalwood, cedar and cardamom candle. Now, I'm not a huge fan of cardamom either. Well, not eating it anyway. It smells nice, but eating cardamom, it just is atrocious to me. But I found this one, and it smells absolutely gorgeous. It's a bit spicy, but not overpowering. It smells like a really expensive hand cream, or a really expensive like body butter, like something that Joe Malone would make or something. It's really gorgeous. And you know what, for £2.50 it was well worth it. And I am starting to make some of my own candles because I have been interested in doing that for years, and I like the colour of the jar. So I'll be keeping all my candle jars so that I can sort of make up my own sort of concoctions of candles and scents a little bit later on. So that one was from B&M. There was another 2 items I found in B&M, and of course I had to go for this. Isn't that beautiful? It is absolutely stunning. And I think this is, I think it's hollow at the bottom, and they've actually painted on the inside with gold glittery or bronze glittery paint. Can you see that? It's absolutely beautiful, and I thought it would look lovely on the table or on the mantelpiece because the candlelight will really catch that. And this was £4. Next item I got is something I've been after for quite some time now. I've seen these mugs in America with this slogan on them, but I haven't been able to find them here. I don't know if I just missed it last year or a couple of years ago, but for a few years I've been looking for this mug, and I finally found it. Sweater weather. I had to have it, and I love the fact that it has got the 2 tones and it just looks elegant. It's a nice shaped mug. It's not too heavy. Perfect. I was really excited to find this, and it was £3.50. So if you are after one of these, they have them in B&M. And then I went to the range. Well, and I just went a bit wild. The first thing I picked up was this garland. Now, it's quite a long garland, but it's got little pumpkins on it. It's got some mums. It's got lots of pretty bits going on. Some of the spaces are a bit bare, like you can see there. So what I've noticed is that these can be untied here, and I can just move them across, if that makes sense, to make it more full, so that on my mantelpiece there's more towards the middle as opposed to on the sides, if that makes any sense. So I got this and I couldn't resist it. I thought it was pretty good actually, and it was quite full. So, oh goodness me, then going along with the foliage and the flora, I got these because I want to redo a wreath that I did in 2019. I kind of did it with the black and white plaid. I kind of went with that sort of white pumpkin kind of look and the black and white ribbon, but I wanted to overdo it, and I wanted to redo it, and that's why I bought some of these. Now this is like some orangey eucalyptus. I got 2 of those. These were £2 something each, not too bad. And I got 2 of these, which kind of, oh gosh, I'm just waving them about like I just don't care. I got 2 of these, sort of leaves and sort of bottle brushy kind of thing, and berries. Hello. And I got 1 of these because I liked the texture of this, and I thought that I might be able to take this apart and sort of use bits on the wreath from here. Then to go on the wreath as well, I picked up these. So these are some little, let me take one out for you. these are some little sprays of berries and some foliage that I thought would look nice, either on the garland or on the wreath. And also, because I have a little thing, just like I have a toadstool thing and a mug thing, I think I just have an autumn thing, to be fair, I got these acorns. Now these are just so adorable. They are like little sprigs. Oh goodness, come out. Little sprigs of acorns, and I thought those would be so adorable in between the foliage, maybe on the wreath, just to give it some dimension. I've also been out picking up some pine cones that I can use as well. So I think that wreath's going to come out beautiful. I wanted to do one of those sort of modern style wreaths where there is you know, some foliage on the side or on the bottom as opposed to an entire wreath. The next item I got for the wreath was this little garland, was this little maple leaf string lights. Now they are like gold metal string lights. They're like a little filigree maple leaves. So I thought those on a string on around the garland would actually look quite pretty, so that the garland can light up, and at night time it'll actually look really, really pretty. So, and these were so cheap. They were, I want to say £2 thereabouts. And then I think I've got a thing for candles as well. So what's that? That's candles, that's mugs, that's toadstools, that's autumn. That's a lot of things I've got a thing for. But I picked up this warm apple pie candle at the range. What I've noticed is that Home Bargains, that had nothing for autumn in, by the way, Home Bargains used to do the candles like this. They have now got nothing in of the sort. They've got a few candles that have been in stock forever and ever, the scents that nobody seems to want in my store anyway. And they don't have any more of these sort of big candles like this. I think they were called Wickford & Co. or something like that. They no longer seem to have them. But this one is by True Aroma, and it was at Home Bargains, also $3.99, and it smells like an apple pie. It smells exactly like an apple pie, or exactly like an apple crumble, apple crisp. And these ones burn for absolutely ever. I like that it's the colour. It's like an autumny colour as well. And then I saw this one. It says pumpkin season. Look. And this was £4.50, I want to say. And I fell in love with it. It smells amazing. It looks gorgeous. And I mean, you can keep this afterwards and put, I don't know, on your hot chocolate station or your autumn drink station. You can put your spoons in here when you're done with the candle. You know, you can put some flowers in there or something, or some picks or some topiary or something like that. And it'll make something that you can use year after year. So I was quite interested in keeping the bottle for that purpose. And then I found this. It's supposed to be a doorstop, but this is not going to be used as a doorstop. It's going to be used on my sofa because I love it so much. It's a fluffy, warm, quite heavy pumpkin. And then we come to the items for my bed. One of the problems I have is the fact that we have a super king size bed. My husband is 6'4" and he is quite a long person. And with usual beds, his feet just seem to hang over the end. So we have quite a large bed. And I've been looking everywhere for a super king size duvet cover. Now, what happens is you'll go online, you'll look, you'll go, oh, I like that one. That's got pumpkins on it, or what have you. And they won't have this super king size, or they'll have all the other sizes in stock, but they won't have any stock of super king size. The struggle is real. I finally found this one in the range with these cute little pumpkins on. There's a little bit of gold embroidery there. They've got these pumpkins are embroidered in white with gold trimming, and I thought that would be quite nice. I don't know if you can see there. So, and I thought this together with and I thought these would actually go well together. The colours would, you know, they're sort of in the same sort of tonal range, so they would go well together. Oh gosh, I'm going to drop the whole lot. Then to go on the bed as well, if you remember from my last year's video for autumn, I made an autumn blanket from some sort of velvety kind of fabric. I didn't have any more of that fabric left to make any cushions for my bed. So I saw these at Home Bargains and I got them as well because, oh, sorry, not Home Bargains, the range. And I got them as well because they're just so incredibly soft, and they just sort of, the texture is lovely. They look perfect for a bed, and they're nice and soft for a bed as well. And then the pièce de résistance. Isn't it gorgeous? It's got pom-poms on. It's got like pom-pom trim, proper pom-pom trim. And it's got a zip so you can take it off and you can wash it. I thought it'd be so lovely on the bed. The two of these, one on either side, this one at the bottom. I mean, it's going to look absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait to give it all a good wash and get it on my bed and get my bed all nice and cozy and autumny. And I can't wait to show you as well. And that, Kindred Spirits, is my autumn haul video. I hope you enjoyed having a look at what I've bought, and I hope that you managed to get your hands on the items that you've been after for your autumn decor. If you're just building up your autumn decor, there are some beautiful items out there that can really, really transform your home into a lovely, cozy and warm and welcoming place this autumn. Please bear in mind that you really don't need to go out and spend loads and loads of money. You can go out into nature. If you know, if that's not something that you have budget for this year, you can go out in nature and you can pick up pine cones and seed pods and things like that. You can bring them into your home and you can make a beautiful, warm, cozy place. You don't need to spend a lot at the stores. I hope you'll stay tuned to my channel for the autumn season, because I've got lots of comfy coziness coming up in the autumn season. If you like this content, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, hit the notification bell and subscribe so that you don't miss anything coming up on the channel in the future. Until next time, friends, keep calm and stay cozy.